You're going to learn at a very high level, 33,000 feet, the basic concepts of emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence has derailed, or lack of emotional intelligence, derailed the careers of a lot of senior level, mid-level managers. I'm giving you a graduate level education in a number of things. One of the things that I've heard talking to HR professionals is that they don't get respect at the table, at the big table. Now I'm going to give you a tip. This won't cost you a penny, but this is a tip. If you want your message heard as an HR professional at the big table, get a sponsor, someone who is already an executive, who is buying into your story, to carry the message into the boardroom. This may sound self-serving, but it's not. This strategy of EI, emotional intelligence, we really need to pay attention to, because it's costing us on the way out in turnover. It's affecting our retention rate, which then affects the employees, which then affects the customers. I'm just a former senior level manager who kind of knows how to get things done. So I wrote a book. It's called Let Your Emotional Intelligence Do the Talking. It's available to you if you want it as a free download on my website, e-Kindle, if you want to read it. So if you want to go from zero to hero, I basically wrote about 17 tips and secrets to emotional intelligence. Your past is not the future. How many of you have heard the terms, I tried that before? You cannot get organizations or people to shift if the attitude is always, we tried that. It didn't work. When you can recall a moment in your history, in your life, in your experience, a teacher, a pastor, a priest, a spouse, a child, someone, a boss, who has affected you in such a way that the message you'll keep forever. So what is emotional intelligence? Emotions manifest itself this way, neuromuscular. Have you ever had an emotional experience with somebody? What happens to your physiology? You feel it, don't you? Your body changes, you shape-shift. Something happens to you. You internalize it. Some people begin to sweat. So there are three good reasons to have good EQ. Competitive advantage is one. I think you guys understand, a happy organization projects it to their customers, to their employees, which projects it to their customers, yes? It's about how they treat people. What is your EQ and emotional intelligence? The quickest derailer of going up the channel to being a leader in an organization is a very poor EQ. Relationship management is the most important thing that people need to be aware of and that I teach about. Relationship management allows you to mobilize and inspire others, build trust, influence decisions in people, and enjoy deeper connections. We kind of talked about that around here. The benefits of being very good at emotional intelligence is you deepen your connections with everybody, and you're able to deliver not only the good news, but also the maybe not so good news to people, and they don't feel all upset and bent out of shape. Why? Because you got a connection. Maya Angelou, I love this quote. People will forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. That is so key. Even the people that, in my experience, that I've had to work with and give some tough love to, they remember it. That's a significant emotional event. But they also know how you left them. I thank you for your time. Hopefully you learned a few things, and thank you.